So, ladies and gentlemen, we have evidence that Robinson Crusoe, the story about Robinson Crusoe, he was he was in Brazil. He was in South America, and he was doing trade there. He was a plantation owner, and he decided to go um, to America. It was a part of America at that time, where he was going to do some trade and more business. But when he hired a ship now, um, it was a wooden ship, and he hired the ship, and it was in the time of end of year, so it was around October, September, October, and you all know in this part of the world we have a lot of rain, we have a lot of storm and hurricanes. So his ship was hit upon one of those, and he came before they reached the storm. He gave the direction north northwest, and he talked about coming up from Brazil. He was explaining the Amazonia forest. He was talking about the Orinoco River. So he passed Trinidad, and he said that he avoided Barbados because they didn't want to go and get themselves in difficulty there in the land there, so they had turned. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have written evidence that Robinson Crusoe, in this book, if you read the original book, you would see, well, prints of the original book. This is a print. You would get general um, nautical evidence that he was shipwrecked around this area. So if you could look here in this map here, we have in this is a map of Tobago. So this is a place where there is a cave here that is cited to say that it is where he had spent his little exile here on the island. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you that interestingly enough, without any type of evidence, you can't see it is real or not real. But reading the book and reading what the writer has described and everything like that, and even what Robinson, the character, was describing while he was on the island, you would get a fair idea that he was in this part of the West Indies, and it's really nice. It's really a nice story, an interesting story, and it's a really nice place to go and visit. And I would encourage people to visit the island of Tobago, our sister island. It's really, really beautiful, and it's a really, really, really exciting story. Exciting, because it's all about sailing and history and all these types of things meeting in one, you know, come together to form our culture, right? So when you all again, you want some excitement and you want something interesting in your life, you can come to our islands regardless of which one, and you can get a good bit of history. See the forts and see what it is about, and it's really nice. Um, so another day we'll do another book, but we we were just today focusing on the books that we have, and I think Robinson Crusoe, this one, it really sells out. It's interesting, really, really interesting. It's a really interesting story. And again, we'll come back to the why we choosing Robinson Crusoe. So I'll just let you all see the book. So it was Robinson Crusoe: The Farther Adventure by Daniel Defoe, and it was by Collins School Classics, and the number 13 is underneath there. So the book, you can see the old prints, And there's a lot of in the bibliography. You could see, you know, this is some of the books that Daniel Defoe had done for himself. So he was a really intriguing writer in those times in the 16th to 17th century. So you can see that here. So Daniel Defoe, he was a great writer in those times. And it continues. There's all these books, so many. And these are the various editions of the Robinson Crusoe and other books referring to Daniel Defoe. So there's so many. And he wrote a lot of interesting books. Alright, so let me see what we get. No, let me see what we got so far.